Good morning, everyone. My name is Father Kyle. Today in the first reading, the Lord invites us to put aside the wisdom of the world so that we can receive the wisdom of God. He says those who are wise in the world or think that they are wise in the world should become fools so as to receive the wisdom of God. And I think this ties in with our reading from the Gospel today, which talks about the call of Peter and as well as some of the other apostles, the fishermen. Jesus says, cast out into the deep, and they catch a great catch. And Jesus invites Peter to follow him. Now, kind of a good question is, when Jesus is picking his first apostles, he probably could have picked people that were a little bit more qualified than these fishermen. He could have chosen the scribes or the Pharisees, people well versed in the law of the Lord and the scriptures. Could have picked some good public speakers. That would have been kind of helpful, or people that were maybe well organized that could really help Jesus spread his message. But instead he picks fishermen, kind of ordinary occupation at the time. Why would Jesus do that? Well, I think one of the reasons is sometimes when people presume they have knowledge of the world or a topic too, they're sometimes a little less open to receiving a deeper or profound message about it. Sometimes when we think we have all the knowledge about something already, we're not willing to receive anything that might deepen or expand that as well. So for example, in our youth nights, a lot of times we play games with the middle schoolers or high schoolers, and part of playing games is explaining the rules. So we'll say, all right, we're going to play this game here. It's called this. And inevitably someone's going to say, oh, I already know how to play that game too. And say, well, okay, maybe you think you do, but we got kind of a twist on it here, so listen up. And sometimes they don't listen up. We need to explain it again, right? But sometimes that's us in our lives. We think we already know something, so we don't need to hear any more about it. We think we're wise in our own ways, so we're unable to receive the wisdom of others. And especially in our Christian life, brothers and sisters. Sometimes in our own life, we think we've got our life figured out, got our plans figured out, have an understanding, grasp of God and His knowledge and His ways. But it's difficult for us to receive a deeper or more expanded understanding if we think we have it already, right? So Jesus says, if you think you are wise in the ways of the world, become like a fool so as to receive God's wisdom. Right? For us to humble ourselves and say, okay, maybe I can appreciate a deeper understanding. But I think this too is a reason that Jesus chose Peter and the fishermen. Right? They're not preoccupied with their own wisdom of the world, right? They're kind of ordinary folks. They're open to receiving the wisdom of God. Jesus' deeper message of Scripture, deeper message for the plan of salvation. Today, brothers and sisters, we also celebrate the World Day of Prayer for creation. So I think recognizing that fishermen were very in touch with creation, very close to the earth, God the Creator, a reason they were called as well. So brothers and sisters, let us put aside any wisdom we have that might impair us from receiving a deeper understanding of God, so that we too might become like fools to receive God's wisdom, and like Peter and the apostles, to drop everything and to follow the Lord, because the Lord invites us on a deep adventure to draw close to Him and serve Him in this life, and be with Him forever in the next. God bless you. Have a great day.